Gunner James 105. Got a little bit of Russian military laid out here today for my next video. So the items on this table, most of it I have collected over many years. Some of it is recent, very recent. I think I've talked about my son-in-law and his involvement in some of the items. We like to shop together. We have the same interests. We collect things here and there, and so a few items on here belong to my son-in-law, and I'll point that out. But I'll just move in and begin at one corner and carry on. So this gas mask I've had for a long time. That's an old Russian gas mask, and I know that it's probably 60s, 50s. I really don't know. I have to do more research. I found it kind of sitting in the back of my display and thought I'd haul that out, and picked up these things just on the theme. Those, of course, are the alternative to the Ukrainian type dolls. Got our Yeltsin and our Gorbachev, Brezhnev, Stalin, little tiny Lenin over there. So I'm missing a Putin. This came out before Putin. And just one of my favorite beverages to have once in a while. I said once in a while, but then now carrying on, I had collected this, and again, I'm not Russian pronunciation on some of these things, but this, I believe, is Ushenka, and this is in the style of World War II. This would be a newer officer's cap, but keeping with my Russian theme, another gas mask. And this one's all complete. It has the bag with all the bits and pieces that come with it in there. I don't think it has, well, it might have the chemical decontamination powder, but as far as any chemicals, that's about it. And a child's gas mask. This would be part of the civilian protection. And this would be Pilotka, I believe. That's how that's pronounced. So if you're a fan of the movie Enemy at the Gates, I just watched it recently because of an addition to the collection. And of course, some of these things, the sniper Vasily Zaitsev, of course, wore the Pilotka, the Ushenka, and he also wore a helmet. I put that decal on there. I don't know if I'm happy with that. I might have to remove it. Moving down now, this is my son-in-law's, and it's one of his favorites, and definitely one of my favorites. This is the SVT-40. And this particular one, of course in Canada, that'd be a 10-round magazine, and pinned to 5 rounds. But this one here, and again, I think it's the last attempt, last word I have to attempt. Izhevsk, I believe. This one, no, sorry, I think this would be a Tula, 1943, and in beautiful condition. Let's flip it over there. So this one I haven't fired it yet myself, but my son-in-law has, and no pun intended, but gets quite a kick out of it. The incredible, fortunate situation at this year's Canada's biggest gun show in Calgary found a bayonet and scabbard, an original bayonet and scabbard. Those are scarce, and made one heck of a purchase price on that. I think it was $150, and I think if you check that out, that's half or less than half of what they normally go for. But that is an original for that SVT-40. They're quite rare, and this would be an ammo pouch that you'd put on your belt. And of course, the 7.62 by 54R, I got one laid out here on a clip. If you make sure your rims are overlapping and you put it in load from the proper direction, it'll operate very smoothly, so you don't get rim lock. Just some extra rounds. But besides the SVT-40, there's 3 more rifles on this table that take that same round. This next one is the M44. I've had this one for a long time. My wife's cousin was shooting it in one of my videos at the range. So an M44. This one, though, is not Russian. This will represent the Russian one, since that would be another outlay of money, but this one's in absolutely beautiful condition. I do not believe it had ever been used, except for my own personal use. So when I bought it, it was new, and it shows it. It's in absolutely beautiful condition. Now, unlike the M39 that did not come with a bayonet, this one has a folding bayonet, so that bayonet would lift. You pull it this way with a pushing down on a little tab, and then it would fold down alongside of the rifle and just sit back to that spot there. So it holds 5 rounds, and one thing with these is they're very, very loud, and a nice bright flash out the barrel when you fire those. This next one down here, this rifle I've probably had one, the longest, and it's probably the longest rifle I have. There's a cleaning kit that came with it, little canvas pouch, and a removable bayonet. Of course, this is the M9130. Forgot to mention on that one, that is a 1943, I think I said, but this is a 1953 Polish. So getting down here, this is a 1943, and I've fired this many times. Beautiful rifle, beautiful condition. And the latest acquisition, this one again belongs to I think you can see it there, belongs to my son-in-law. And this is an authentic PU sniper. And it's a 1943. The scope is a 43. And I'm going to be looking for a sling for it at this next gun show coming up in a couple of weeks. But I've gone through this thing to identify every marking and everything that's supposed to be correct on it. It has been factory re-arsenaled, but other than that, the magazine is the correct magazine, but it's been changed, so it's not the original magazine. The original number's been crossed out, and the matching number to the rifle stamped in. Otherwise, everything else matches quite well. So this thing here is something that I've wanted to be able to shoot for a long time, and as a matter of fact, it's only a few days ago this was picked up, so it hasn't taken a trip out to the range yet, but looking forward to that. And this is one of the Tokarevs, one of many that we have that I featured in one other video. This one is a 1945, and just one of the packages of 70 rounds that did 7.62 by 25. There's various makers. Here's another example. These ones come on the stripper clips, which I'd mentioned in another video. There's more information on that Tokarev on another video I've got. And then the SKS. This was also in 1943. So I've got 3 rifles on this table that are all in 1943 with the little oil bottle and the ammo pouch. I just attached them to the sling there for now, but semi-automatic pinned to 5 rounds, so normally 10 round. I'm not sure how my lighting is doing here, but this one here is in absolutely beautiful condition. A lot of fun to shoot. 7.62 by 39, and it works quite well, just pushing the rounds in off the stripper clip. You push down and 5 go in, and when you're done shooting you turn it the other way, of course, and 5 more. And I had just come across different commemorative medals for this and that. This one here comes with particulars to who this was awarded to and for what. Now, for any of you that read Russian, maybe you know this guy. And so various medals, pins, cap badge. Here's some money. And that pretty much completes the tour of the Russian collection. The missing item, of course, we're looking for the 1899 Nagant. 1890. Sorry, but the revolver, the Nagant revolver, that I hope to one day add to the collection. 1889. I don't know now. I know it, but I don't know it. So, thank you very much for watching. Hope you subscribe and hope you like the video. I hope to do I have recorded some shooting with some rifles here that I'd like to kind of get a few more in like that. I've got to do more shooting videos and let you see how these perform. So for now, thanks for tuning in.